Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned in to Tiger's Court podcast. I'm your host, Tiger Saleh, and I have a special guest with us today. I'm going to just run down a couple of things, and then we'll take it from there. We're going to start off with, he has over 4.5 million views with over 6 million views collectively. He's top 16 in APP Pro Men's Doubles, NYC. He has a Duper rating of 5.8 doubles with 100% reliability. And those who know Duper know what that is. But I'm going to give you a little bit more, actually. It gets a little more interesting in that, okay? Double gold medalist from the 2024 Lifetime Fall Classic Men's and Mixed Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2024 Players Courtyards Men's Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2024 Lifetime Classic Men's Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2024 Saver ATP Invitational Men's Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2024 Montclair Pickleball Valentine's Classic Men's Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2023 Northeastern Winter Classic Mixed Doubles Open. Gold medalist 2023 1010 Wins Mixed Doubles Open. Here's some of his sponsors. There's more. Yola Pickleball, Montes Footwear, right? Blue Maca, is that it? Blue Maca, sorry. Blue Maca and Healy. He's currently at Cornell University. And what else can I say? He goes by the name of Len Yang, everybody. Len Yang. Let's clap it up. My man, Len. How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
How's everything?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. Listen, this was a long time in the making.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Me and you met working at a specific establishment. And we hit it off pretty quick, man. Cool guy. But we're going to jump right into it. All right. So you ready for me? Because I
hope so.
I came today to put you on the spot, man. So
let's do it.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. What made you get into pickleball?
It's actually a long and short story. The short story is that I had a pickleball club near my school. And
what year was this?
This was like March of 2023.
Nice.
March of 2023. And like one of my close, like she's kind of like my second mom up at school. She like knew the owner and then was like, oh, we should go play. I was like, all right, let's go play. Played a bit, kind of fell in love, and then just never stopped. The long story is that, so I used to play table tennis.
I knew there was something that came before pickleball.
I had a table tennis background, and then like one of my close friends from table tennis was talking about pickleball for a while. And I was like, what is pickleball, right? He told me in like 2022, but I never really had a chance to actually like go play or anything. And then once again, had the club. But at the time, I was doing Dragon Boat. And I just made the U.S. national team for that. And
this was for table tennis?
Dragon Boat.
Oh, okay.
It's a different sport.
That's a whole different sport. I've never even heard of that sport. That's what's up.
It's if like canoeing and rowing had a baby. So in 2023, I tried out for U24. And then I ended up making that team. And World Championship was supposed to be in Thailand. But then I basically like completely blew out my shoulder because I just kind of overtrained. And then like through that, I had to make the hard decision of dropping out actually. And then, but it actually was a blessing in disguise because through that, I had free time again. And then I was like, oh, now I have pickleball.
Nice. Okay. So you started playing pickleball what year?
2023.
That's crazy. That is crazy. If anybody, like I said, we'll show clips, but when I saw this guy play, first and foremost, I was really surprised to find out you had no tennis background.
No tennis background.
Right?
I've touched the tennis racket twice, and they were both after I played pickleball.
So this is why it's so intriguing to me. For someone who's been playing for such a short period of time, has no tennis background, what would you say are like the pluses and minuses of playing pickleball?
Well, having no tennis background, I'm pretty bad at singles. That's still a work in progress. Singles is still coming along.
I checked your duper rating in singles.
Oh, singles, we don't talk about that one. Like coming from table tennis, I had a lot of things that other people don't have. Like my hands are just naturally gonna be faster than most players.
Yeah. I got a question for you coming up. So yeah, we're gonna get to that just now.
Than most players, and but I had to actually unlearn a lot of stuff going into pickleball. Like if I play table tennis now, there's like I cannot play. There's just not happening. And like I know a lot of my some of my table tennis friends are like switching over too, and like great players, but they're still pure table tennis, and like it will work up to a point. But I had to unlearn a lot of stuff to actually keep progressing. But I honestly think like the best pickleball player is probably like a mix of table tennis and tennis.
I agree.
Ben Johns.
Yeah, I agree.
Right there.
Yeah.
But like in 10 years, it's just gonna be pure pickle. Like the best player like is gonna be like a 5-year-old right now. That's like just pure pickle.
Because if you see these juniors, these kids, I'm seeing some of these tournaments. These 14-year-olds are wiping the floor with you adults. Holy guac.
No, some of them are nasty.
Yeah, for sure. So, what would you say was like from that experience of coming over from pickleball? The biggest adjustment for you was it the unlearning of table tennis, or was it easier to adjust for you? To be honest.
I mean, it was definitely going to be easier for me to adjust than from someone that has no racket sport background, because like I was like hand-eye coordination, and honestly like going from like a smaller paddle to a bigger paddle was actually a lot simpler, because I was so used to like such a small paddle, such a small ball, and like my hand-eye coordination had to be so
like exact,
yeah,
like precise, right? Mm-hmm.
But then like so I had like the basic, like I had a concept of spin, right? But then the way you create spin in table tennis and in pickleball was so drastically different at the time. Because like when I first started, like there was no carbon fiber. Like it was like fiberglass. Like there's no way you can actually create like top spin how you do in table tennis. Like in table tennis, you create top spin while hitting over the ball. Mm-hmm. If you hit over the ball with a fiberglass paddle, that's going straight into the ground. And I learned that the hard way the first time I ever played. Yeah.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. I have another question for you. How do you feel about the big dogs that are dominating the game and the young bloods coming into the game like yourself?
I mean, I think they had a head start.
This is when he talks spicy. I like it. See, what you guys don't know about Len is as reserved and chill that he looks, this guy is super competitive, which is why I think we kind of bonded pretty quick. We both were pretty edgy in that sense. He's a lot more laid back, but don't take him lightly. Like he's out there to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you big dogs like, and the young bloods like you. What?
I have more than I have nothing but respect for them, but I think my time's coming.
That's what I want to hear.
Like
talk your shit, Len. Talk your
No, I fully respect. Like Ben's my favorite player, like by far.
The GOAT right now. Right now, I don't know. Yeah.
I've emulated a lot of my game after him. I've watched a lot of game film of him. But right now, I'm at that point where I have to create my own game. I have not emulated my game as much after him the last couple months. Trying to become my own player. But my time is coming.
I agree. I agree, man. I've watched you play, and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that to segue into this next question, because I know you're gonna like this question. What's your favorite shot? Come on, give me some. Like I set you up beautiful for that.
It's gonna be the backhand flick.
Tell him why, brother. Tell him why, please.
I think that's one of the reasons why that sets me apart from basically everyone else. I genuinely believe I have a top 5 flick in the world right now.
I agree. And check
And
him out. Check him out.
like anyone I've played against, I think would agree with that. Like I played CJ Klinger. Like I think he would very much
Talk
agree
your
with that.
Len.
No.
Talk your
No. CJ Klinger's hell of a player. He just beat Ben like 2 days ago. But like I played against him and very better than me right now. 100%. We lost to him
Right
and Casey Diamond. But I think I showed him I belong.
I like that. I like that. You see, y'all hear that, right? Let me look. All the people there stand. This is why I mess with this guy right here. You see that? The confidence. There's no arrogance, but there's nothing but confidence. And you know, the thing that I noticed with you, like I said, is you have that killer instinct, right? And to get to that next level, you gotta have that, man. If you don't have that, you walking on thin ice, bro.
No, like I fully believe like on the court, if you don't know me, you think I'm the biggest in the world. Like I fully admit that. Like
I've had some people tell me that about you, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like my brother. I love this guy.
On the court, like if you've never met me and you like meet me the first time, like on the court, I apologize. I fully apologize. Like I'm the biggest court. Like I'm.
Yeah, but you shouldn't apologize. This is what sports is about, brother. Listen, let me say something to you. Me being an elder statesman, just athletically speaking, what makes great players is that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be clear. Everybody who's viewing this, you say what you want about pickleball. Pickleball is the hardest, easiest sport to learn. Why I say that? If you really apply yourself, it's easy to adjust to. But it's so hard. It's so hard to understand the technicalities of it because people want simplicity because they see a paddle and a small court. Can you elaborate on
I
your
think
experiences with that?
Pickleball is, I believe, is like why it's blown up is because it's so easy to pick up. Like an 8-year-old can play with their 80-year-old grandma like any day of the week, right? Mm-hmm. And like it's so social. You can go to any park and basically just play with anyone. Everyone's very friendly. Everyone's very open to playing with new players. But I do believe that it's harder to get. It's a lot harder to get good at it. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to just pick up and have fun, but to actually get good at it, like people don't understand that it's still an actual sport.
Right. You have to practice.
Yeah. Like people, like when I first started like making my jumps, like people kind of just said, "Oh, I mean, he had a table tennis background, like." He's obviously going to be good, but like people don't see like the hours and hours of like the time I've put in the gym, the time I've put into film, like watching Ben and then watching hours of myself every day. And it's like that little thing that I like pinpoint from watching like an hour of film of myself of just like, oh, like that one footwork I kept messing up, putting in 5 hours at the gym, 5 hours just on the court, drilling that one thing.
Hard work is always going to beat out talent. You know, determination is always going to beat out talent. But when you mix the talent with the drive, now into pickleball over the last 2-3 years, but I am 40 years old. Let's not forget about that, which I think I do pretty well for my age. But, you know, with young guys like yourself, how old are you now?
I'm 20.
He's only 20. So get used to him. That's all I'm going to say. I have another question for you. How does it feel to be a part of the Yola team now?
Actually, it's an honor. I mean, like, fun fact, Yola was my first ever table tennis paddle.
Wow.
They
were originally a table tennis company,
yeah.
No?
Back in 2011. They were my first ever they were my first ever table tennis paddle. And then they were my first ever pickleball paddle. Just being on Team Yola is already a blessing. And like that would be a huge thing in the future, but like let me earn that first. Like Kate is absolutely killing it. Like she should get a paddle. Like I've done nothing yet.
Tell the people who don't know who Kate is, who we're talking about.
Dude, Kate Fahey, like
Kate, he's giving you shout outs. Like, y'all gotta love this guy.
no, Kate Fahey is like one of the nicest people in pickleball. Even though, once again, like she reminds me of me, like on the court. Like on the court, she's like I just saw like 3 posts today, like of her like screaming on the court and like staring at her opponent, and like people in the comments just going right at her, like, oh, this is so classless, like she's such a or whatever. Like, dude, off the court, she's the nicest person, and like. She's only been playing pickleball for like a year or 2.
Well, you know, again, like I said, I think some of the biggest misconceptions that people have about athletes in a general is that because of what you see and how they are competitively on the court, you think for some odd reason that they're like this off the court. No, people are still regular human beings.
Yeah.
When we're competing, we have to get into a mode. As athletes, if you're trying to compete, that's what you should be doing. You should be getting into that mode. But with that being said, we're going to go into the next segment of the show. This is the Firefight segment. And Len, be prepared because you're going to have to pick. It is yes or no's
Okay.
or one or the other. All right, first question. If you had to choose what team you would go with in doubles, this would be your choice, one out of the 2. Ben Johns and Kwang Dong or Tyson McGuffin and Federico Stackford?
Ben and Kwang.
Ooh, he answered that quick. All right. Next question. If you had to go with this team in doubles female, who would you pick? Annalie Waters and Catherine Parento or Anna Bright and Callie Smith?
That's not even close. ALW and Catherine.
Ooh, he's not playing. Who do you prefer? Which tour do you prefer? PPA, MLP, or APP?
PPA, MLP.
Okay. Firefight or Ace?
Firefight.
Ooh, I know with that backhand flick. You better. Love or lust?
Love.
Oh, I know why. Korean barbecue or Italian?
Korean barbecue.
Oh, so y'all know what he like to eat. Which city do you prefer to play in? Here's your choices. NYC, New York City, of course, Florida, Texas, or Washington State?
New York City right now.
Ooh.
I mean, that's just, I'm from New York. Born and raised in Queens.
That's a city boy. He's a city boy. Well, you know, in the terms of New York City. That's awesome. So look, I actually want to show you a couple of clips that I've gotten here from you, because as everybody heard early on in the show, he's acquired over 6 million views collectively on his Instagram page alone. So that's not me asking you for any other social, app that you might be using. But let me say this: you are pretty entertaining, and you're pretty good with the skits, man. I must say, like, I genuinely enjoy your skits.
Thank you.
I also enjoy the people you involve in your skits. I won't say much, but I think it's super creative. I love the fact that you add a sense of comedy to things and make it very lighthearted, because I think that's what's gonna pull people to pickleball, right? Like, I think the biggest issue with pickleball right now is that there's still people who are the doubters, right? Like, what is this game? What's is this enlarged ping pong? Like, I had a kid ask me that. Like, is this ping pong for adults? Like, what? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's cool that you are able to kind of give another side, because I'm not gonna lie, and if anybody really knows me, they'll know one thing about me is I hate the coaching videos. Like, I'm so over it. They're so oversaturated. It is wild crazy. And I've had people ask me, they go, Tiger, you're a coach. Why don't you make the coaching videos? Because I don't want to bore myself to sleep. That's why. And no hate against the guys and the ladies who do it. But at this point, I think it's so much.
No, I get it though. Like, it's definitely it's definitely saturated, but like I get it. I mean, like, a lot of people, like I said, they're just picking up a pad and playing for fun, and like no one actually has like any idea what they're doing a lot of times. And like these like small coaching videos, like, they help those players to get better. And like, obviously, like, we're not the target audience, but like, my dad, like just picking up a paddle and it's like going to the park and have fun with his friends. Like that's the audience.
Right. Makes sense. Makes total sense. So look, I want to get into some of these clips. So I want you to explain to me this little like highlight reel you got there.
Yeah.
How many views did you get on this one?
This one has like 4.8 million on my page, but it was reposted by a couple of the couple pages. The kitchen reposted that one, and I think collectively on that one it has more than 6 mil. Yeah.
All right, I have another one here. This one is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
because
this one's more recent.
that young lady there, her name is Laura, who happens to be a friend of mine as well, and the way she was hitting in this thing remind me of how she hits in real life, just a little bit. Laura, don't kill me. I know you'll be watching. I got another one. These are his top 3 so far. This one I loved. It was pretty interesting. I liked how you kind of paused. He did your Michael Jordan thing there at the end. Look, caught him. Bomb. Nice. Look. Instant replay.
Yeah. That one took a lot of takes. That one, it was me and Max, and like he kind of had the rough idea, I believe. He came with me with like the rough idea of something that we wanted to do like that, and then like I had to change it around a bit, and like we thought that would take 5 minutes tops. That took almost like 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
Because like we had to keep like adjusting little things, and then like I almost broke his leg.
Oh.
Like
You are pretty solid, bro. Don't lie. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
no,
lie.
like-
he looked like when he jumped off his leg, like he looked like, damn, I hope this is the last one.
yeah, no, we had to do a lot of takes of that, and then we did multiple camera angles, and I had to figure out how I wanted to like actually structure the video after we finished filming, because like this structure, I slow-moed it, then replayed it, and then put in like kind of the epic music behind it. But yeah, no, that took a lot.
Wait, you
of
did the
takes.
editing yourself?
Oh, I do all the editing myself.
Oh
Yeah,
man, the
all-
man
all
plays
the
pickleball
videos.
and edits all his
No,
videos.
no. When I first started editing, I'm still not great at it. Like, definitely.
This looks
got
pretty good though.
a lot of
man.
progress to go still. But like, yeah, no, I did all the editing myself. No, that because when I edit, like I like kind of OCD when it comes to it. Like I need it to be absolutely perfect. Like a lot of videos like I've filmed, like I just haven't posted because like I just don't like it. I like when I first started posting, I was thinking like, oh, maybe quality, like how to balance quality and quantity. And like in the summer, I had the time to like film a lot and still post a lot of high quality content. But like now, since I'm back at school, like I have to tone it down a bit, and it's more quality over quantity. Like there's a lot of videos that like I've filmed and like I just don't like after like I edit it.
Trust me, I know, man. I have a bunch of them myself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like that video took a long time, and I'm really happy that like it actually kind of popped off. Like that one got picked up by a couple of like the bigger accounts. Like the kitchen reposted a bunch of mine at this point. I think the Dink reposted
That's
a couple.
what's up. And listen, you know, not to sound like a creep, but you know, sometimes I show up at these tournaments that everybody's playing at, and if you see Tiger, say what's up, give me a raw. But I was on creep mode that day, so I got some footage of you. You know, don't hold it against me. But this is you at 10-10 wins this year, and you know, you was out there doing your thing, man. I must say, you was there with your mixed doubles partner. What's her name, by the way?
That was Ari.
Ari. Okay.
Yeah, we won the tournament the week before Lifetime, and that was actually the first time we're good friends, and like we've played against each other a bunch of times, but that was like the first time we've ever shared the court on the same side. Like we never played rec or anything. We just went into the Lifetime tournament blind and ended up winning that one, and then we ran this one too. It was a hell of a player.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, no, that day I was very fired up. We ended up losing in the finals to Bruno and Kelsey.
like there was some good rallies you guys had in that in that tournament that I caught, and I was just like, all right, I see the man.
No, I
improving.
actually like. I definitely still prefer men's doubles more. Still mixed doubles is coming along, but like Ari made mix so much easier because like I can just trust her like with everything. Like the guy can't overpower her. She was overpowering the guys we were playing, and like just made my job so much like easier and lighter. I just let her cook, and then like after she cooks, then I cook.
That's what's up. It's like the chef and the sous chef. Y'all just change. Y'all bounce off each other. Sometimes you the chef. Sometimes she the chef. That's what's going on, man. Listen. So we're pretty much at the tail end here, and I want to finish strong with you, brother. So I got a few more questions for you, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right. Tell me something. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'm talking pickleball wise, life too, if you would like.
5 years is a long time. 5 years can't really tell you, but like by the end of next summer, like I want to be top 30.
Nice. You will be top 30. Let's talk this into existence.
I'm gonna make it happen. Like crazy goal right now, but like I think I've learned that if people aren't laughing and scoffing at your goals, you're not aiming high enough.
Nice.
And
I
like
agree.
people,
agree.
no, I know for a fact people will see this like, dude, what? That's crazy. This kid's stupid, right? And like I'm gonna use
I don't
that.
think so. I don't think so. I think you're aiming exactly where you should be aiming, bro.
And I'm gonna use that as fuel.
Nice. I agree. Who's your dream partner?
My dream partner.
Think and choose carefully because you are gonna run into some of these people. So that dream can come true.
I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I like would like want to play Ben, but like,
Play Ben or play with
honestly both. I would like to play against Ben. I would
Benjamin just one time with him,
I would like to get my ass whooped, see how far I am, but like realistically, like, I would love to play with like a lefty, and like some of the top lefties right now, like Augie, Jack Monroe.
Can you say who's Augie for the
Augie? He's lefty from Phoenix.
Nice.
Great guy. One of the other very Asian guys in the tour.
Listen,
But
man, that's what's up, man.
once again, such a nice guy. I just got connected through him the weirdest way. Like my dad got connected through like his dad, and this is very weird. But he's so nice. Like the first time I ever met him, he's just like instantly just like was very open to like me going to Arizona and training with him. Like not stuck up at all. Like nicest guy. And then like another lefty like Jack Monroe.
Yeah, Jack is ill with it. He be doing all them tricks.
No, Jack is just one of another person like by the end of next summer, like I'm trying to combine like being a content creator and being one of the top pros. Like, and Jack is like,
I feel that
Jack is like already there basically. Jack is like where I want to be soon, and like it actually works out perfectly because I'm like moving in with him soon.
Nice. Okay. All right, Jack. See
No,
you
but
soon, man.
No. But like Jack has so many better partners right now. Like I have to prove myself to him first to even like I wouldn't even insult him by like bringing that up. Like that's it's a while to go.
No insult, man. You're on the path. You're on the path. No insults.
But I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
And like all these guys are great players. Like,
Well, my next question for you is where do you hope to see the state of pickleball in the next 5 years?
like it's still growing. Still, I don't think it's anywhere near its peak. I just think.
But where do you hope to see it?
Well, obviously, I would like to see it in the Olympics in 2028, but that's not possible. Like 32 would be the earliest. But I want to see it where it's like it's a lot more. The viewership gets there because right now
A little more mainstream.
yeah, like there's a bunch of players, like one of the most popular sports in the world now, but like for TV, it's still not there yet.
Right. If you could choose a player, ambassador, or like myself, I'm kind of like an ambassador or a coach on our if a person you would like on our show, who would it would be? Who would it be? And do you think you can help us get that person on the show?
Like from New York?
Anywhere, as long as they can make it. Pickleball player, as of course, not just anybody.
Yeah. Let me think. I mean, the first one that comes to mind would probably be Eric Ho.
Okay,
Like, I mean, he is New York City pickleball.
Eric, you hear that?
That definitely gonna be it's gonna be difficult getting him here.
I'm just saying.
He's a very busy man, but yeah, no, like he is New York City pickleball. Like, he's helped
agree.
New York grow like pickleball like tremendously.
Yeah, I heard about Eric when with his location at Major Owens.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. I didn't have the chance to actually go there and play, but I played 10-10 wins last year. Earlier this year, 4-0s, and I've seen Eric a bunch of other places.
Where you met Laura?
Yeah, where I met. Yeah, Laura. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. So Eric, you hear that? Len thinks you should be on the show. I agree. I think you should come and chat it up with me, man. So we're pretty much at the end, man. I want to say real quick. First and foremost, thank you. You're the first guest on this show. No confusion for everybody else. This is not the Raw podcast. That's my old show, which will be, coming back to that at some point. It's a multi-sport show, but this is Tiger's Court. This is a pickleball podcast. And why this is so dope is that I think that's such a big deal because I would like to see more minorities in a whole playing pickleball. But for somebody who specifically has an attachment to a certain group of people, because that's where I come from, and coming from these urban areas where there isn't a lot of reach when it comes to racket sports, the people that you think you're reaching, but take it from somebody who's there, you're not reaching. And the purpose of this show, Len, was to highlight people as everybody, not just minority, but to highlight minorities in pickleball. I think it's good for young Asian kids to see a young guy like you who not only is very smart, well-spoken, and is just a good law-abiding citizen, but a great up-and-coming pickleball player. Sorry about that. Great up-and-coming pickleball player. And I would like for young black kids to see that too. You know what I'm saying? See that, look, we can all be included in this. And what drawed me to pickleball, and I don't know if you feel the same connection to it, is that pickleball is one of those few sports that you can be playing with a billionaire and have no clue.
No, literally.
Why?
No,
and what makes it even cooler is that same billionaire, once y'all done playing, will sit down, and I don't drink, but they'll crack a brew with you.
Yeah. Probably
smoke a joint. I've smoked a joint with a couple. You know what I'm saying? And, to me, that's something I never got in tennis. And no hate to tennis. That was my place. But, in all honesty, like, this is for all of us. Pickleball is for all of us. And I want you, the viewers out there, to know that. Use me as an example. Use this young man as an example. It is for all of us. Do not allow yourselves to get caught up in this thought process that it's too expensive. Tennis, I'd support that theory. Pickleball, no. But I also want to send a message out to those who are the ones providing the facilities and providing the sponsorships. We're all included. Include us. Don't keep us out, and shout out to the ones who are including us, that are, sponsors for Len and hopefully sponsors for me, no matter what company that you're from. But again, Len, thank you, man. Thank you. You're my guy. Me, man. Hopefully I get to have you back here again when you blow up and you
give me a year.
Forget about the little people. You know what I'm saying? But before we leave, can you just share, your social info, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, where people can find you, and we'll take it. We'll shut it
Yeah,
down.
just Len.Yang. Len.Yang, like slash.
Underscore?
No, underscore. No, sorry.
Len
Not
underscore.
Yeah.
Yang.
No,
Okay.
no. Len.Yang underscore.
Okay, Len.
On Instagram. Yeah, I've honestly been pretty lazy recently with school and everything, so I haven't been posting as much.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah,
Can they find you on
yeah.
TikTok?
Yes, but I don't
Preferably
really, yeah.
IG.
But hopefully we'll be posting more after the semester's over, and definitely next year. Gonna be playing more tournaments, posting a lot more, and going full time.
Awesome. Listen, again, man, the best of luck to you, brother. Stay focused, stay determined, and keep killing.
Thank you, man.
Everybody, this is Tiger's Court. I'm your host, Tiger Saleh, and my special guest today is Len Yang, and we out of here. Peace.